Hi gardening friends, I'm Lark and I'm in Wisconsin, Zone 5. It's about 73 degrees here today and it feels great to have some warm weather. I want to give you an update on my seedlings and the things I started in the house in my south windows, and I use clear totes to bring them outside daily as long as the temps are above 30, maybe even 25. I would bring the totes out and keep the covers on. Now the tomatoes that have outgrown the totes, I keep in about 6-inch totes so they hold water, but those I can't bring out unless it's warmer. They stay in my south windows. They're doing great. Let's start with my lettuces. Different lettuce, Japanese red mustard, spinach, some tatsoi, what else? Some broccoli, I think, and kale. Tuscan kale, Nehru. What do I have here? This is Nehru kale. Okay, anyways, greens. And those will go out into the garden probably in a week or so, some of them. I also have my herbs that I was growing in my south window in larger pots. My rosemary. And today is a partly cloudy day, so it's perfect for acclimating these plants. And my lemon verbena that had gone dormant, but now it's starting to get some green on it. My lemongrass. This was from Donna. She sent me a cutting, and then I started some from seed. And it's all coming back now. I'm going to plant that in the ground this year. And part of it I'll bring in the house, and the other part I'm going to see if I can winter it someplace warmer in the yard. Next to maybe the cinder block garden. And another lemon verbena. Garden is starting to pop, my flower garden. I'm going to be putting kale and tomatoes, maybe some cucumbers, into the flower garden this year. Fit it in wherever I can. Okay, I have cilantro that I've been cutting from during the winter. I have 2 of these in the house, in the south windows. Also sage, common sage, some rosemary cuttings, some spinach, some little tiny green onions, and what else? Oh, this is some radicchio and kohlrabi. Those all have to be transplanted or planted outside. Some bull's blood beet and some Detroit red beet. I also have some more Greek oregano. I think that's what this is. Yes, because I really want to dry more of that. I go through a lot. And black pearls, pepper, mostly ornamental. The foliage is a very dark, almost black, and then the little peppers on it are almost black. So it's pretty in the garden. And then my tomatoes. The stalks are thick, you can see according to my hand here. I did have a problem with aphids. Well, let's back up. These tomatoes got to be about 2 foot tall in my south window, so I decided to prune them. And I did, down in half, into 12 to 12 inches about. Then it started putting on new growth, and I had aphids. So these have been washed and doused with dish detergent, water, and a little rubbing alcohol twice. And I doused the pot too. So I have them in the big pots now, and this is it till I can plant them outside. I have Amish paste, Polish linguiça, brandy wine, big beef, and then I started a couple cherry too. This is what it did when it had mealybugs. Aphids, is the curling of the leaf, but it is being corrected now on the new growth. The new growth is coming out fine. It liked me giving it a bath with soap. Now this experiment, growing them in the house since December, has hopefully enables me to get an early harvest. We'll see. These are the Chadwick cherries. Basils, more basils. I pruned my basil and I pruned my peppers too. And then these are my Alyssa Craig and Red Wing. And then some ageratums there. Holy basil. You guys hear me rant about holy basil. Love it. A lot of tea. I dry it and I use it fresh when it's in season. This is my Juliet. Little late starting, but I couldn't find the seed. I found it on eBay. My peppers that I pruned. There's yellow bell, red bell, green bell, cayenne, jalapenos. Now, the yellow had a real slow start. They were yellowing the leaves, but I found the aphids started on these plants, and that's how they got onto my tomatoes. I pruned them, and they are getting new growth now. The red tomato bell pepper is sending out the new shoots. Yay to you guys who showed me how to do that. I hope I get peppers more this year than I have last year. My marigolds, I have to transplant them, but they're doing good. They like my worm poop tea. Celery, doing okay. And my parsley, doing okay. Chamomile, want a little more of that, even though it self-seeds in the garden. Some more lavender. Did I miss anything? I think that's it, my gardening friends. Oh, I started my peas too. I started them using the paper towel method, and they sprouted, so I put them into these cell packs yesterday. We'll see how many days it takes to put them up. Then I keep this top of a tote here full with water, and then I can just set the tray in that water when it needs watering. So that's it, gardening friends. That's my update on the start of my 2015 garden. Oh, one more basil planting I have here that I grow on my south window, so I have something to eat all winter. Take care, gardening friends. It's nice to be back in the gardening business. I'll take you for a walk through the perennial gardens. Hear the red-winged blackbird. My daffodils are all down there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye. I hear a pileated woodpecker.